What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for everything blue, silver, and star-powered. Today, we're diving into a massive story that's shaking up not only the NFC East but the entire NFL. Jerry Jones has just pulled off one of the boldest and smartest moves we've seen in years. That's right, Travis Etienne Jr., the electric and explosive running back formerly of the Jacksonville Jaguars, is officially a Dallas Cowboy. Now let that sink in for a second. Etienne, a former first-round pick out of Clemson and one of the fastest, most agile backs in the league, is heading to Arlington, and honestly, this might be the kind of move that takes the Cowboys from a playoff contender to a Super Bowl caliber team. There's no denying it, Jerry Jones just struck gold. The moment this trade hit the newswire, the NFL world took notice. The Cowboys, a franchise with one of the richest histories and most passionate fan bases, just added a dynamic piece to their offense that could redefine how they attack defenses in 2025 and beyond. Travis Etienne brings with him a unique skill set. He's not just your typical downhill runner. No, he's a home run hitter, a dual-threat back who can torch defenses not only on the ground but through the air as well. His combination of speed, vision, and pass-catching ability is rare, and the fact that Dallas got him without mortgaging their future is nothing short of remarkable. Let's think about the context here. Last season, the Cowboys struggled to find a consistent rhythm in their ground game. Tony Pollard, while talented and explosive at times, didn't quite live up to expectations as the full-time starter. The committee approach didn't pan out either, and there was a real void in the offense when it came to controlling the clock, converting in the red zone, and creating balance to take pressure off Dak Prescott. With Etienne in the backfield, all of that changes. This guy has the potential to open up the entire playbook. Imagine this, it's 2nd and 4, the defense is stacked against the run, expecting a handoff, and suddenly Etienne motions out into the slot. Now the defense is scrambling. Doc sees a mismatch, hits Etienne on a quick slant or screen, and boom, 12 yards, first down. That kind of flexibility can't be overstated. He's the kind of weapon that not only makes the quarterback better but forces defensive coordinators to think twice every single snap. And here's what makes it even more exciting: Etienne is still young. At only 25 years old, he's just entering the prime of his career. Unlike veteran backs who may have too much tread on the tires, Etienne still has burst, agility, and fresh legs. His vision continues to improve, his patience as a runner has matured since his rookie year, and he's shown resilience coming back from injury stronger than ever. When healthy, he's a threat to take it to the house every time he touches the ball. You simply can't teach that kind of danger. And let's talk about the fit in Dallas. Under head coach Mike McCarthy and new offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, the Cowboys are clearly trying to modernize their offense and make it more explosive. Bringing in a back like Etienne is a signal of intent. This team isn't just looking to win the NFC East, they're looking to dominate it. Pairing him with playmakers like CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson, and a mobile quarterback like Dak Prescott gives this offense layers upon layers of complexity. It's not just about pounding the ball or relying on the passing game anymore. With Etienne, the Cowboys can be creative: jet sweeps, outside zones, wheel routes, delayed screens, and yes, even lining him up in two back sets for maximum unpredictability. Imagine what Kellen Moore did with Pollard and multiply it by 10. That's the potential we're talking about. And you better believe defenses are paying attention. Already, NFL insiders are reporting that opposing coordinators are scrambling to figure out how to defend this new-look Cowboys offense. Travis Etienne forces safeties to creep down, linebackers to spy him, and cornerbacks to respect his receiving ability. That opens things up deep for guys like Lamb and Cooks, and allows Doc to operate more confidently and efficiently. And in crunch time, short yardage situations, 2-minute drills, Etienne gives you that security blanket, that reliable option who can make something out of nothing. His yards after contact numbers are impressive, his elusiveness in open space is elite, and he's already got the experience of carrying a playoff-caliber workload. Don't forget what he did in Jacksonville in just 2 seasons, over 2,300 rushing yards, nearly 800 receiving yards, and 19 total touchdowns. That's not projection, that's production. And here's something not a lot of people are talking about: his locker room presence. By all accounts, Etienne is a humble, hard-working, team-first guy. That's exactly the kind of character Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy have been prioritizing. After dealing with some off-field distractions in recent years, the Cowboys have refocused their culture around discipline, professionalism, and hunger. Etienne fits that mold perfectly. He's a quiet assassin, a guy who lets his play do the talking. And you can bet he's motivated. Coming to a storied franchise like Dallas, with the bright lights of it&T Stadium, the massive media coverage, and the chance to play in primetime nearly every week, that's the kind of stage where stars are made. And Etienne has star potential. Now, let's quickly touch on the cost. The Cowboys gave up a mid-round pick, that's it. No star players, no high firsts, no blockbuster cap hits. That is elite-level front office maneuvering. Jerry Jones, often criticized for being too flashy or sentimental in his roster decisions, just made one of the most shrewd and forward-thinking trades of his career. He saw a window of opportunity and jumped through it before anyone else could. That's the kind of aggressiveness that separates contenders from pretenders. In today's NFL, standing still is falling behind, and the Cowboys just sprinted ahead. It's also worth noting that this move doesn't just improve the offense, it helps the defense too. How? Time of possession. A better run game means more sustained drives, more clock control, and less pressure on Micah Parsons and the defensive unit to be on the field for 35+ minutes per game. That makes the entire team more balanced, more dangerous, and better prepared for January football. And yes, before we wrap up, let's talk long-term. Etienne is in the final year of his rookie deal, but the Cowboys have already signaled interest in extending him. With the new cap space created by recent restructures and the flexibility of front-loading a deal, there's a very real possibility that Etienne could be in Dallas for years to come. And if that happens, you're looking at the most exciting Cowboys offense since the triplets. Yes, I said it. The combination of Doc, Ceedee, and Etienne could very well rival the offensive firepower we saw with Aikman, Irvin, and Emmett in the 90s. Obviously, there's work to be done. Chemistry needs to be built, playbooks need to be learned, and games need to be played. But the potential? It's off the charts. Travis Etienne in a star on his helmet is not just a good move, it's a brilliant one. So to everyone watching, buckle up. The Cowboys just became must-see TV, and this season is shaping up to be unforgettable. If you love this move, smash that like button, drop a comment with your predictions for Etienne's first season in Dallas, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Cowboys news, analysis, and game day breakdowns. From the front office to the field, the Cowboys are making waves, and this latest deal proves they are all in. Thanks for watching, and as always, how about them Cowboys?